A very pleasant afternoon. Magandang hapon po. Kumusta naman yung mga pakiramdam natin sa mga nangyayari sa gitnang silangan? Kung feeling protected pa rin tayo, type 1. Tingnan natin kung sino ba talagang may positive mindset pa na we are well taken care of by the UAE government. 1-1 talaga. Before I'll begin, let me gently warn you in advance that this is not an ordinary talk. This is the story you live every single day. The struggles you don't post. The sacrifices people don't see. The battles you fight quietly. If you're ready to truly feel this moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just listen to my voice as if every word was exactly what you need to hear today. Because today, we will talk about the pain, the loneliness, and the fears you don't usually say it loud. And if at any moment your eyes begins to feel the tears, please don't hold back. Pero hindi kayong umiyak, no? Because those tears are real. Those tears are your truth. So if you have a tissue paper dyan malapit, keep it close. Magagamit mo yan mamaya. So, I'd like to start. How many of you these past few days have thought of giving up? Gusto mo nang bumigay? Not just thought, but really thinking about it deeply. No? Not just giving up on work, not just giving up on the jobs that feeds your family, but giving up on staying here, our second home. Giving up on your plans, giving up on your dreams, giving up on everything you've been holding on to. Because let's be real, let's be honest, magpakatotoo tayo. With everything happening around us, the uncertainty, the fear, the things we see on the news, hindi madali. Minsan, nakakatakot, mabigat. And sometimes, it doesn't just stay outside. Pumasok dito. At dito. Yung pangamba, hindi natin maiiwasan. Some people chose to go home. Some people availed the repatriation program of the government. Some people chose to step away. And let's be clear, there's nothing wrong with that. Each one of us, everyone has their limit, no? Different folks, different strokes. Naniniwala talaga ako niyan, no? Everyone has their own way of protecting themselves. But today, I'm not here to talk about the people who left. I'm here to talk about you, the people who stayed because you are still here, showing up, working kahit may takot, smiling kahit mabigat, laughing outside, but silently fighting inside, fighting battles that nobody sees. Tahimik kang lumalaban pero matindi ang pinagdaanan mo. And that is where your story begins. Let's be honest with ourselves. Being an OFW is already difficult. Napakahirap kaya. You live a life of sacrifice. The world may not see your sacrifice, but your family's future is built on them. Everything you're doing here comes with a price. You missed birthdays, you missed Christmas holidays, you missed special moments. Yung iba nga kahit namatay yung parents, hindi makauwi, no? That will never, that moment will never get back to you because you can never turn back the hands of time. Hindi mo na maibabalik yun. You're away from your family. LDR, you know the consequences, right? Comfort zone, malayo na. The relaxed atmosphere back home, your normal life, everything here. You need to adjust. Iba't ibang kultura, iba't ibang kapaligiran, iba't ibang tao, iba't ibang pagsubok. And yet, you adapted. You learned. You adjusted. You survive. Pero Ang manatili dito sa panahon na walang kasiguruhan, ibang level yan. Now you wake up not just thinking about work, but thinking, safe pa ba ako? Dapat na ba akong uuwi? Tama ba itong ginagawa ko? And those questions, they don't leave you. They follow you during the day. They sit beside you during lunch break. They stay with you at night. But despite all of that, gumising ka pa rin. Naghahanda ka pa rin. Pumasok ka pa rin sa trabaho. At nagpapatuloy ka pa rin. People see you working. People see you smiling. But what they don't see is you're tired. Not physically, but emotionally, mentally, deeply tired. There are battles you fight every day that even the people you love will never fully understand. And that choice is not normal. That choice is courage. Magtanong ako, raise your hands. If you message your family every day, o mag-comment, sino ba? Type 1 if you message your family every day para madali kong makita. No? Yan. Oo, marami. Coach Joey, Coach MJ, si V at the rest. Now, raise your hands if you try to sound strong kahit hindi ka okay. Type 2. Yan. Oo, mahilig ito sa plastika na nag-type 2. No? Exactly because you don't want them to worry. Di ba? Because you know, if they see you breaking, it will break them too. So what do? Mag-isa mong dinala. Mag-isa kang umiyak. Nagpapakatatag ka para sa kanila. So anong ginawa mo? You carry your burden quietly. Quietly. Hindi mo sinasabi lahat. Hindi mo pinakita lahat dahil ang totoo, ang pinakamabigat na trabaho ng OFW ay hindi yung trabaho sa office. Hindi yung normal work activity. Kundi yung pagtatago ng lungkot para hindi mag-alala ang pamilya. At yung I'm okay lang ako, yun. Guilty to si Boss Joey nito eh. Yun ang pinakamatapang na kasinungalingan na sinabi natin. Pero kahit ganoon tuloy-tuloy ka pa rin. And that's the hardest part. It's not the struggle. It's pretending you're okay so your family won't worry. You're carrying so much. And yet, you still show up. And sometimes, kahit ikaw na yung nahihirapan, ikaw pa rin yung nagpapalakas ng loob ng iba. That kind of strength, hindi yan nakikita ng marami. But it's real. You stayed. Not because you're not afraid, but because someone is counting on you. You stayed. Even when every part of you wanted to walk away. Nanatili ka. Kahit sa loob mo, gusto mo nang sumuko, gusto mo nang umalis, gusto mo nang bumigay. No? Sino ba ang malapit na siya ng bibigay? Marami nakikita ko. No? That's not weakness. That's responsibility. That is love. Because moments like this, they reveal who you really are. Not when life is easy, but when life is uncertain. And here's the truth. Success, survival, strength, it's not about talent. Not about how smart you are at work. Not about how skilled you are, how competent you are. Not about how gifted you are. Because when fear enters your life, talent becomes quiet. Think about it. Ang talento makakatulong sa iyo para magsimula at mapansin. Ang talento, makapagbukas ng pinto at makatulong sa iyo na makahanap ng trabaho. Ang talento, makapagbigay ng mga oportunidad. But talent cannot carry you through fear. Talent cannot calm your mind when you're overthinking at night. Talent cannot comfort you when you miss your family. Talent cannot give you strength when everything feels uncertain. So what keeps you going? Grit. Grit. Grit is what shows up when everything else fades. Grit is what pushes you when motivation is gone. Grit is that voice that whispers, Kabayan Rico, isang araw pa, kaya pa, hindi pa ako susuko, lalaban pa. And the truth is, the reason you are still here today is not because of your talent. It's because of grit. Tibay ng loob in our own dialect. These days, stop thinking too far ahead. Naka-overwhelm yan. Instead, focus on today. Tatapusin ko lang ang araw na to. Lalaban lang ako ngayon. Because survival happens one day at a time. So what's grit? Grit is staying calm when everything feels uncertain. Showing up when you're mentally exhausted. Continuing even when your heart misses home. Grit. Pinili mo ang tapang kaysa kaginhawaan. Pinili mo ang responsibilidad kaysa takot. Pinili mo ang pagpatuloy kahit hindi ka sigurado. And here's something powerful. Grit is quiet. It doesn't need applause. Hindi yan pinapalakpakan. Hindi yan pinopost sa social media. But it's real. It doesn't need recognition. It doesn't need validation. Grit is that small voice that's inside you that says, hindi pa tapos. Hindi ako susuko. Not today. Laban lang. Let me paint a picture. Imagine an OFW waking up early in the morning. First thing you do, check the news. Anong mapanood? Missile interception. Boom! Debris hitting buildings. Israel counterattacks. And what they see creates fear. They sit quietly. No one around, just them alone. And their thoughts, nagtatanong, uuwi na ba ako? Ulalaban pa ako? They think about their family, their responsibilities, their dreams. And in that moment, walang pumalakpak. No applause. Walang nag-encourage. Walang nakakita. But then, they stand up even if they're tired. They prepare with no hesitation. They go to work, rain or shine or be in flood. They face the day. That moment is grit. And that story, that's not just someone's story. That's you. Your story. In today's situation, you are not meant to fight alone. Find your circle, friends, co-workers, Filipino community, church groups. Even two people can make a difference because shared burden becomes lighter. Today, every Filipino who are still here understand this deeply. You're not here because it's easy. You are here because you are strong. Others chose to go home. You chose to stay. Not because you're not afraid, but because you chose responsibility. Because someone depends on you. Because your family believes in you. Because you have a dream for your family. And deep Inside, you believe it will be worth it. You sacrifice your blood, sweat, and tears. Let's talk about fear. Strong people are not fearless. Strong people feel fear, but they don't let fear decide because you only have two choices: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. Responsibility made you stay, even when fear told you to live. Resilience is not about being fearless, it's about moving forward despite fear. This is for real. Fear becomes smaller when you are prepared. Simple steps in this situation: keep important documents ready, save emergency contacts, set aside small savings, prepare confidently. Right now, you may feel tired, drained, mentally exhausted, but listen carefully. This is not breaking you. This is building you. This is building you. Every struggle, every doubt, every fear you overcome is shaping your strength so that one day you will look back and say, that was hard, but it made me stronger. So if right now you feel like giving up, you feel unsure, you feel tired, that's okay. But don't forget who you are. You're just someone who kept going. You're someone who stayed. You're someone who fought. So I leave you with this. In times of crisis, talent doesn't define you. Your courage and resilience do. And the fact that you are still here, standing, working, continuing means you already have what it takes. Resilience is not about being strong all the time. It's about continuing even when you feel weak. Look at yourself, feel your journey. And remember this: you are stronger than this moment. And for us to be stronger, adopt a POGI personality. POGI, presence of God inside. Pray like it's up to God and work like it's up to you. You are a Filipino. You should be proud to be one. I'd like to leave you with this quote according to the late Dr. Landa Hucano of the University of the Philippines. A Filipino is like a mythological bamboo who sways violently with the winds of misfortune only to rise unscathed when the tempest is over to meet again the warmth of the morning sun. Tagalogin natin para lalo tayo maging proud, no? Ang Pilipino ay maihahalin tulad sa isang maalamat na puno ng kawayan na magiting na humahapay dahil sa bugso ng kalikasan, ngunit bumangon muli upang harapin ang maaliwalas na bukang liwayway. Bakit ang Pinoy ay inahalin tulad sa punong kawayan? 1. Flexible but unbreakable. Bamboo bends when strong winds comes, but it doesn't break. Filipinos are like that. No matter how strong the storms are, problems, struggles, being far from family, they adapt, bend, and survive. Number 2, resilient in hard times. After a typhoon, a bamboo is still standing, just like Filipinos. After crisis, hardship, or challenges, they rise again. You name it, typhoon, earthquake, floods. Tatayo pa rin tayo mga Pinoy. Nakangiti pa. Humble and grounded. That's the 3rd. Bamboo grows tall but stays simple. Filipinos are known for being humble, respectful, and grounded. And even when they achieve success. Kahit dito, di ba? Napapansin nyo, Tayon lang ang mga Pilipino, tayong Pilipino lang ang nagsisir, ma'am, sa mga boss natin. Other nationalities, they don't care calling them sir, ma'am. Number 4, strong roots, family values. Bamboo stays firmly rooted in the ground. Filipinos stays deeply connected to family, culture, and faith, no matter where they are in the world. Panglima, thrives anywhere. Bamboo can grow in any environment. Filipinos can adapt anywhere in the world. That's why OFWs succeed globally. So before I end, I want you to do something. Put your hands on your chest. Okay? Can you put your hands on your chest? Feel that heartbeat. That is strength. That is proof na kahit pagod ka na, kahit natatakot ka na, kahit gusto mo nang sumuko, nandito ka pa rin. You are still standing. You are still fighting. You are still choosing to move forward. And that is not a weakness. That is courage. So if life feels heavy right now, if everything feels uncertain, if you feel like giving up, remember this. You didn't come this far just to stop here. Malayo na ang narating mo at hindi ka pa tapos. Maraming salamat.